What is extreme vetting, and what does that mean? And how do you, for example, if somebody grows up in a country where the Clintons take all their money from, if they grow up there and they think that men can tell women how to dress and they can't drive and they can't go to school and you can't build a church or a temple, and you grow up there and then you want to come to America, how do you possibly vet what's in their heart?
Right. Well, let me just tell you, you get very smart people, and there are those people, and they're very good at understanding what's going on. But beyond that, you use social media, because a lot of these people, I mean, they're better at social media than we are. ISIS, if you look at what ISIS is doing with social, they're recruiting over the internet. And I also said we have to end that. We have to knock it out. We have to, you know, some people would say, oh, that's a terrible thing. We have to end that. But Sean, when you look at what's going on with the internet and how ISIS is using the internet and what they're doing to us, and then you have people in our country that say, oh, you can't do that. That's doing something so bad to us. Here we are, people, they want to blow us up. We have to be very careful. We have to take them out very swiftly, because weapons are getting stronger and stronger, meaner and meaner, and believe me, they want to come over here. Now, again, I was one that didn't want to go over there. But now you have no chance. Really, you have no choice. Now, one thing, when Obama announced when he's going out, and all they did is they sat back. I couldn't believe it. When I was watching this conference, and he was talking about getting out, and when they were getting out, I'm saying, I can't believe that he would say it. And even Hillary Clinton, when she talks about the different things she wants to, why can't we just be quiet and do the job? Why can't we be quiet?
And you said you don't want to telegraph what...
I don't want to telegraph.
You don't want to telegraph.
No,
right,
I don't want to
But when you talk about extreme vetting, and you did talk about in the Cold War, we did have ideological test screening, and this goes into your thinking. And how do you stop? How do you possibly know if somebody grows up under Sharia and these extreme viewpoints that are the antithesis of our constitutional...
So when you look at San Bernardino, right, which was a horror show, she came in, she probably radicalized the husband. What a couple that was. That was a real beauty. Mm-hmm. So if they would have looked at social media, they would have seen that this woman was
radicalized. We
didn't look at social media. They just came in. They actually killed people that gave them a baby shower, a baby party. They had a child. The 14 people that were killed, they were at the party honoring the birth of their baby, and then they went in and they shot them all, killed them all. Look, there's something going on. It's a sick deal. It's beyond just normal.
Let me follow up on
Sean, this is a sick deal.
Sick ideology. This is an advancement of a caliphate that wants worldwide either convert or die. Here's my question then. You pointed out that this guy, the father of this Orlando shooter, and he was smiling, as you said, and Hillary, and you talked about her stupidity and her weaknesses. And he has explained his radical views. What do we do when we find somebody that has extreme views? Do we throw them the hell out?
I'd throw him out. If you look at him, I'd throw him out. You know? I looked at him, and you look, he's smiling.
Yeah.
He had the red cap on. I thought it was one of my caps. I said, no. Make America great again. I don't think so. But he has the red cap. He's got a big smile on his face during the whole thing. He obviously liked what he heard, okay, from her. Look, we have to be so tough and so smart and so vigilant. And frankly, the Muslims have to help us, because they see what's going on in their community. We don't see it. They have to help us. And if they're not going to help us, they're to blame also. But in San Bernardino, they saw bombs laying around the apartment.
They didn't want to say anything.
People saw it, and they wanted to be, they called it racial profiling. We didn't want to call in because of racial profiling. In other words, a lawyer got to them and said, you got a problem here. You knew this was say racial profiling. But look, we have, whether it's racial profiling or politically correct, we better get smart. We are letting tens of thousands of people into our country. We don't know what the hell we're doing.